Hello, this is Mr. Chabry, and we're going to be doing the Alola starter battles as prep for the Alola starters ranked. And for these starters, I want to actually do VGC battles with them because these Pokemon actually have interesting VGC sets, especially Incineroar, who has basically taken over Landorus' spot as #1. Of course, I think Landorus has taken the #1 spot back, however. But we're going to try to get some battles here, and today's Pokemon is going to be Decidueye. So Decidueye, this is a team I found on the QR code. We're going back to QR code teams, and this person brought a QR code team too. What do I lead with? Of course, Decidueye looks really nice. I want to have my Decidueye. This Decidueye has Spirit Shackle, Curse, Substitute, and Roost. I think we'll also bring Metagross. Metagross looks pretty good. My opponent does not have Incineroar, so that's a little bit better. We'll bring the Pex too. Maybe Porygon. Yeah, this is a bulkier team. I like this team. We'll bring Porygon. How about that? Alright, so a quick overview of this team. Decidueye, Spirit Shackle, Curse, Substitute, Roost. It's got the Ghostium Z, so you can go for the Z move based off Spirit Shackle, or maybe even Z Curse. I don't know what Z Curse exactly does, but we'll see what it does. We got Porygon 2, Foul Play, Ice Beam, Recover, Toxic, holding Eviolite, of course. Traceability, that might come in handy. Como-O has Drain Punch, Poison Jab, Clangling Scales, Dragon Dance, Commonium Z. Overcoat as its ability. I don't think we'll be bringing that one, mainly because it's got its own Z move, and we want to use Decidueye, who's bringing a Z move. Metagross is our Mega, Iron Head, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, Hammer Arm. Viscor has Toxic Orb, Poison Heal, Earthquake, Guillotine, Roost, and Protect. And then Toxapex, Scald, Haze, Toxic, Recover. And it does Toxapex stuff. But this is going to be Decidueye's time to shine. So I'm actually interested in seeing how well Decidueye does here. This person's got a Gengar, so that's actually kind of bad for me. I want to get rid of Gengar. Let me see what Z Curse does. Let me see what that does. Z Curse. What is this? A power move that works differently. Z power effect changes depending on the type. Oh, what that means. Let's go Z Curse, I think. We'll just see what it does. I'm going to aim it on Gengar, actually. I'm going to Mega Evolve, of course, so just Iron Head, the Whimsicott slot, maybe. I think Gengar is the biggest threat, and it's going to be a Mega Gengar. I just want to see what Z Curse does with our Decidueye. Yeah, so the thing about Decidueye is, I mean, it's the weirdest one out of the starters, right? Going to Protect. So, yeah, darn. We're not going to see what Z Curse does. We should have went Z Spirit Shackle, but that's okay. Yeah, we're going to bring that down to its Sash. That's actually pretty interesting. Yeah, I want to see what's this going to say. It still went through the curse. I mean, the protect. What am I saying? So maybe it didn't do anything different, though. But I think maybe maybe Z Curse goes through Protect. Thinking that might be what it is. I think that might be what it is. Alright, stats-wise, let's talk about Decidueye while we're waiting for my opponent to pick a move. This thing's kind of like Samurott, and it doesn't really have anything that it primarily does super well. It's It's kind of a Pokemon that was designed to be more balanced, but in being balanced, it kind of lacks on anything. So, it's got 107 attack. That is its best stat. Fake Tears. That's going to lower our special defense. Alright, so 107 attack. It's got 100 special attack, 100 special defense. And this thing's got 70 speed. It's pretty slow. It's got 75 defense. It doesn't want to take a physical hit very well. And HP is 78. Not very bulky. So, I feel like out of all of the Alolan starters, Decidueye is probably the one that has the hardest time. I'm actually going to send out the Pex and then switch out Decidueye for Porygon, because I'm thinking Shadow Ball. Well, yeah, Shadow Ball is going to come towards Decidueye. And since Decidueye is a ghost type, that means it can't be locked in. Let's just get rid of Whimsicott, I think. I think it's worth just getting rid of that thing. But yeah, since it is a ghost type, it can't be locked in by Curse or anything else. Alright, Como is going to come in. Of course, if this thing has Commonium Z, we'll have to block the screen because YouTube doesn't like Commonium Z or Primarinium Z or certain Z moves like that. But back to what I was saying. So abilities-wise, Decidueye has Overgrow. Every grass type has Overgrow. And Long Reach. So Long Reach makes it where contact moves no longer make contact. So that way you're not affected by Iron Barbs or Hiraki Helmet. Honestly, I feel like that doesn't really seem to help Decidueye. I mean, yeah, it's not the best Pokemon. Let's hit Como. Just Scald the Whimsicott slot. And let's get ready to block the top screen, because I think Como is going to go for that Z move. But while it's doing that, I'll be able to talk to you more about specific sets that Smogon recommends. So we'll start with the set that people usually use and underuse. This Pokemon is in never used, according to Smogon, which means it's not the best. This person gets a double protect. That's kind of annoying. There's that Z move. Alright, so we'll block it. Yeah, that's Como. Alright, so since you're just seeing my face here for a little bit, I'll just do this. Yeah, we could see Soundproof prevents Porygon from getting hurt because we traced that. But I'm going to have it like this while this animation is doing, and then we'll go back to the actual thing. So, underused, a lot of people use a Swords Dance set, which makes sense. This thing actually does have decent attack, 107. Swords Dance really does help that out. But this thing has Swords Dance, Spirit Shackle, Leaf Blade, Sucker Punch, or Roost, depending if you want a more bulky or a more offensive set. I think it's interesting that this thing gets Roost. Sucker Punch is actually pretty cool too, because you're pretty slow. But that double protect, that's kind of annoying. But yeah, Spirit Shackle locks in the Pokemon that gets hit with that. That's pretty cool. Decidueye Z allows it to use Sinister Arrow Raid. So that's actually a really cool move. I like its animation. Toxic that thing. Toxic the Como slot. I need to. But anyway, yeah, so that's actually pretty cool set right there. Let's actually look at the rarely used set that just basically the same thing. Spirit Shackle. Yeah, it's actually the same move set. Only difference is instead of Roost, wow, we're going to lose Porygon too. Instead of Roost, it suggests Substitute. And you could run it with Grassium Z here, which is actually pretty cool. I like Grassium Z. Swords Dance, Spirit Shackle, Leaf Blade, Sucker Punch, Substitute. The never used It suggests Swords Dance, Spirit Shackle, Leaf Blade, and Shadow Sneak. I like that Shadow Sneak. That's actually pretty cool. But yeah, Bulu is going to come in. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to exactly do. I don't think Decidueye can turn this around. Try a substitute. I don't think it'll help. But I think I have to. I have to Scald. What item? Yeah, I got tricked earlier, didn't I? Oh, I got Encored, okay. Let's Scald Como-O, hope for the burn. Flamethrower. I think, yeah, Decidueye doesn't live that. It does live that. This is a bulky... Oh my gosh, this is a lot bulkier. I wish it would let us see the EV spread on these. I really do. We got a substitute, so that's actually going to help us. Now, okay, so let's see if Decidueye can turn this around. Of course, this thing does probably have... Yeah, it's got a sound-based move, so that's going to be a problem for us. Fangling Scales. Let's just go ahead and Spirit Shackle. Como-O and Scald Como-O. Of course, Spirit Shackle, Clangling Scales will finish us off, so yeah, that doesn't matter. Crit when we didn't need it. That actually lowers its defense, so that's actually cool. But yeah, I feel like out of these three Pokemon, Decidueye is probably the weakest, starters-wise. Mainly because it's just stat-wise, it doesn't really have a good stat that stands out. Attack is its best stat. If you have Swords Dance, that can help out a lot. But honestly, it's just too little, I feel like. Long Reach would help out more if you... Long Reach isn't really worth it, though. Overgrow is a lot better. But yeah, Decidueye has a hard time, and if we want, we could do one more battle, see if Decidueye gets some more love, I guess. The problem is these VGC battles last a little bit longer than the showdown battles. But we'll try it out. We'll try Decidueye once again. Let's see if we get a more favorable Decidueye. So Incineroar kind of hurts Decidueye a lot. No lie. Go ahead and lead Decidueye. Bring Porygon maybe. Don't think Metagross is going to do much. I think we have to bring Como-O. We're not going to use the Commonium Z for Como-O, but we'll bring it just so we'll have it. But yeah. So, like I said, Decidueye is kind of the weakest. Let's look at some of the movesets, or the moves that this thing gets. It does get some decent moves. Acrobatics could probably work if you've got like an electric seed set, maybe. You know, those special terrain seeds. I could see that working. Get one that boosts special defense. That could probably work. This thing gets Confused Ray. That's actually pretty decent if you can get first hit. Defog is another good move. I see a lot of people using that in Draft League format. Of course, it gets Frenzy Plant. That's like a nuke. You could probably bring that with something. Let's go ahead and Decurse. Z-Curse Incineroar slot, and Toxic Incineroar slot. That's what we'll do. Not much I can do to stack attack. However, I think stack attack might actually go for Trick Room. Let's look at some of these other moves that it can get. It's Haze. That's actually pretty interesting. Haze. I still don't know exactly what this does. It gets Low Sweep. I could see that. Maybe Z Curse Hill. Let me actually look that up, because I feel like I don't know what it does. Z Curse. See what Z Curse does. I was just doing that thinking it might do something. It restores HP. That's why it wasn't doing anything. Oh my gosh, I'm such a noob. Z-Curse. Alright, but we now know what Z-Curse does. I could see that working, but probably works better on a more bulkier ghost type. Yeah. Yeah, but let's look at some of these other moves. I'm not really seeing anything that's blowing my mind. That was bulletproof. That wouldn't have done anything. That was bulletproof. It wouldn't have done anything. I see Tailwind. That's actually pretty good. Did we miss? Did that just say we missed? We get a crit. No, we don't miss. Get that Incineroar. But anyway, yeah, there's no point in continuing this. We've already lost our Pokemon of the episode. It gets Nasty Plot, which that would... Yeah, that could be good. So I feel like Decidueye has enough to do decent work. It's got enough tools in its arsenal to do decent work. The problem is its stats are kind of on the lower side on most things. Its attack's the only decent thing, and 107 is just kind of weak. Let's go ahead and let this person get the win. But yeah, I feel like Nasty Plot could work. The main problem with Decidueye, though, is it's very slow. It's 70 speed. A lot of things outspeed that. Goodra outspeeds that. If Goodra, a big Snell Dragon, is going faster than your grassy bird of owl, your grassy owl bird, it's kind of slow. But yeah, this is actually a pretty interesting Pokemon set-wise. There's like different sets it could probably bring. I feel like this Pokemon, as time goes on and people try out different sets, I feel like there's going to be like a specific set that it does better than what I'm looking at, because I feel like right now a lot of people haven't used it. I'm not going to say it's a great Pokemon in any sense of the word, but it's got some tools, and I think it could do some good stuff. So, if you like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and tune in tomorrow when we bring Incineroar, my mascot Pokemon. See you then.